Hello everybody and welcome back to day 2 of our Art Shop Simulator playthrough. I just opened up this email that has a market overview. Today's art market is now trending at minus 5%. I didn't know the art market trended like that, but customers may adjust their spending habits based on current trends, so pricing strategy will be key. Customers are more frugal today, may require persuasion before committing to a purchase. Average wallet size is 170 euros. Please review these insights and adjust your pricing and inventory accordingly. Wishing you a productive day. The Art Market Insight team. So, if you saw the first episode, we had 2 paintings. One is already gone, and I don't know that I ordered copies of it. So I think so mine had mountains. So like I can come up here and I can order another, let's say another 5 copies of this I can order. So that just is the 175. I don't have to pay shipping on that. So the mountain painting that I did is gone. So you have to be really careful. Yeah, so I didn't mean to do that. Can I put these back here? Oh no. What? I just want to like set it down. That might be the way to do it. Forgotten art from customers. What? So I no longer have access to the mountain painting that I did because I didn't order more of them and it sold out. So that's kind of a bummer. So let's make a few more things. I don't know that I want to do another landscape right now. Let's do why does it do that? Oh, it won't go back. Interesting. Guess we'll just paint over it. So I'm thinking something. Oh, that's pretty crooked, but it's the best we can do. I'm thinking something with like we'll do red up here and red down here. Sorry, I know that I'm probably concentrating more than a grown man should concentrate on doing what is a very basic art task, but it's actually surprisingly difficult to do this with a mouse. So here we go. I will say this tickles a part of my brain that is a little bit different than most of my simulation gaming, so that's cool. I haven't spent time just like being creative like this in a long time. My creativity tends to be like, here's how I lay out a medieval city, or that kind of thing. So just being like, here's a literal blank canvas, what do you want to make? It's kind of fun. Not gonna lie, it's kind of fun. So, but the thing is, it doesn't seem to have any reflection on how people purchase or don't. So what I'm going to do is say POW. This is my painting about power. Okay. And then we want to do 5 copies of power. Oh, I didn't mean to stylize it like that, but that's perfect. And then once we take once we hang this up, I'm going to adjust the price. Right away, change the price to, let's make it 200. We're going to make them all 200. So what I think I'll do is I want to order 1 copy, and that will come via another truck. Okay, this is how I want to do this. So then I can have this extra copy. Yeah, power back here. Okay, so we want to order 2 more benches and 3 more wall spaces. I think we have the money for that. 2 more benches. And then 3 more wall spaces. Order that stuff. And then we need to do 5 more paintings. Bench, which we will put, oops, right there. That's actually pretty cool the way they made the mouse wheel work on that. Okay, and then extract, we'll do 1. We'll throw all the boxes out at once. And then we'll do 2. And then we'll do 3. We'll have room. We'll have room here. We'll have room here to put maybe 2 more. But I don't want to do all that art right this minute. Okay. Boy, this is really interesting. Because it's limited, but it's only really limited to your imagination. So we have an abstract. Well, they're both kind of abstract. I had that mountain one that I did kind of like. Maybe we can do another version of that. I need to work back to front. That's too. That's probably fine. We'll just go over the mountains like that. I think I might call this next one Mountain Majesty 2, just for fun. Okay, we're going to keep the lake. I like that idea. And then let's grab a lighter gray for the mountain. That's too blue. Let's go with something like that. right? And then here, do something like this. I think I'm gonna go back to this darker and try to make that look more like we meant it. And then we can do the green along the coast back there. That gives us a bit of perspective. And then let's do this lighter green and a bigger brush, kind of like this. And then, do we have that brown? We do not. So let's snag, I think we want to do tree on this side. Okay, that's tricky. Do tree coming up like that. Then we'll go smaller. Boop. And boop. And then smaller yet. Off. I mean, we don't need it to be quite that granular. But, because we're going to do the branches here in a minute. But we can put this, give the tree some roots, and now we'll go to, yeah, I like that, that works. Do the leaves. That kind of overrides the mountain too much. Let's test the limits of the undo button here. Found it. Okay. All right. We learned our lesson. We won't do that again. But we are not changing this picture. So let's go back down to the small brush. We'll put in. Nope. Put in some pretty little flowers. Sorry about all the throat clearing. I've tried to mute as many times as I can. All right, so we want copies of the painting. Mountain Majesty 2. It won't let me do all caps. Two. That's so weird. We'll start with 5 copies of this one. Okay, will it? I wonder what happens if I don't. Well, I don't want to find out. Okay. Extract, attach, change price. Apply. That looks pretty awful, but that's okay. Alright, we have to do 4 more paintings. Oh, and I need to make order a copy. We want 1 copy to throw in the back. What do we want to do for this next painting? Thinking bright red abstraction of some kind. We'll do red. We'll do this. We haven't done purple anything. Oh, that's way too dark. Let's go with a lighter purple. Maybe something like that. And like a unique blue. I wanted that to be brighter, but okay. And let's do think we need some orange, honestly. Orange is not a color that I typically gravitate towards, but we need it here. And I think we're going to call this one Exuberance. I don't know why, but that just feels right. So we'll do 5 of those. So is it going to assign a different truck? Probably. So we're going to put Mountain Majesty in here in case we sell out. Does that make sense? You guys understand what I'm going for here? So when, okay, here's Exuberance. Boy, we're already at 16 minutes into this episode. We're not going to get to fill all these spots, are we? Okay. We'll change our price to 200. And then while we're here, we'll order our bonus copy to put in the back. Let's do at least 2 more. I think we can get to 2 more. So we have some abstract. We have a landscape. Oh, I know. Let's do a portrait. We haven't done a portrait yet. It won't let me place it on top of power. What if I push it there? Okay, lovely. So let's put this person in a dark blue suit. We'll put the suit, right? Because everybody should start their portrait with the clothing rather than the person. Okay, I'll fill that in. I'll fill that in later. Let's do something like this. Is their face? They have very salmony skin. Fill that in. Now let's go brown hair. That looks almost black, but okay. Brown hair. Got a little side part going on. You know, you can kind of feel it. It's a side part. Now he has a nice little mustache going, and then a nice sort of goatee there. And I don't really know how to do this. Oh, wait, let's do eyebrows. Okay, now we need this part of the eye. Then we'll give him light blue eyes. Well, that's a bit much. Let's just do it this way. Let's just make the breadth that size bigger. And we'll make it smaller for the black dot. Okay. He's kind of looking down, but that's alright. So if I get this color again, okay, it doesn't, okay, that's why we need to do this. So now I can go just a little darker than that, and we're gonna say that's not exactly how shading works, but that's how it's gonna work here. And that'll make his ears look like ears. He looks pretty scared, I'll be honest. Now let's get a little bit of get a little. Oh, looks like he's wearing lipstick. Oh, that's terrible. And then teeth. Well, it certainly could be better. And then we want collar to have, the collar for some reason has a light blue aspect to it. And then down here, we want to select this so we can finish his suit. I also did nothing with the background, which again, like we learned earlier, I should work from the background forward. So that was a little bit of an oversight on my part. Let's do, boy, I really wish I could, well, that's gonna look weird with his skin. Let's do maybe like a dark green background. Or maybe we do like he's outside. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that, and then we can do like a sky blue. Let's go even lighter than this. Let's go like there. That'll be our background. Sky. This is insanely difficult, a lot more difficult than I expected. Okay. So let's call him that looks so bad. Okay. We're going to call this Sergeant Smith. And we're going to get 5 copies of Sergeant Smith. And then we're going to do then we'll do this color. Then we're going to do I want white and tiny because we're going to go. I kind of wish I could like cut and paste concepts because there's certain things I want to make and then put in multiple works of art. Okay, now this one is going to be called 80s Burst. We'll do 5 copies of that also. And then, yeah, I'll leave one empty spot. So we're gonna hang Sergeant Smith. Oh, not hang him. You know what I mean. We're gonna put that picture over here. We'll change that price to 200, and then we will order our one bonus copy to put in the back. And I am gonna open and sell for a little bit. I know the episode's getting long. But we had a lot of work to do, and we're just learning how to manage the inventory. So it's a kind of a big deal. Now that one I feel like is more in tune with that one over there, but I don't think it's going to matter, the order, but we'll see. And then we want to order the one extra of 80s Burst. You can go ahead and throw that away. We're down to $426, so we definitely need to open. Got our extra of Sergeant Smith. Oh yeah, I need to. That's fine. So I don't remember why I would need more than one canvas. I don't know that I do because I'm just ordering copies. Maybe if I wanted to work on more than one canvas at a time, But I more or less just need to keep these extra copies handy. An 80s burst we changed. These are all at 200. Okay, I think we're ready to open up. Okay. Activate your payment computer. Okay. Sell art to 5 customers. I did that yesterday, dude. Well, whatever. Let's check this random email. My order's on the way. I've already unloaded it, so this. Leave a comment if this drives you crazy that I did this. Okay. So I feel like it's either on these lines or I need an extra space. But I want this end and this end to be here. So do I pick it up and move it over so it's off there? Or do I move the whole thing over one like that? Now it sticks out a little bit, but I think that's probably best. Alright, let's look at their reactions. So, 2 customers. I guess they like the price. What do we sell here? That's Exuberance. 31. Thank you. And a copy of 80s Burst. Did somebody just steal? Did I just see somebody steal a painting? $220. Maybe it was the person that paid first. Okay, and Mountain Majesty. 35. Wow, that's pretty awesome. So the price point that I went with here seems pretty good. The 200 for all of that. Sergeant Smith. That's such a terrible painting. 24. Okay, alright. So that is why we did this. And I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try to now order 5 copies of Nightburst. So now those should be coming. Except how am I going to get... You know what? Yeah, see, that person is stealing that. How do I stop them? There's nothing here that explains how to stop people from stealing. That's... Oh, and I didn't adjust the price. Do I have to do that every time? Wow, that is insanely stupid. Okay. And which one are you buying? It should tell me on this screen what they're buying. Mountain Majesty. And yeah, these are the copies before I adjusted the price. That's it. I'm really not thrilled about that. I give them an extra $1 and change. So can I shortchange people? It won't let me shortchange people. Interesting. Okay. So we sold $2,500 worth but we paid $2,000 in supplies, $100 in rent, well, euros, 25 euros in bills. We served 12 customers. 17 people thought the product was too expensive. 2 people sold things or stole, and you didn't even mention that? So we also learned that it does not remember a price. So if you rehang wall art, then you have to readjust the price. So we learned some valuable lessons. We're sitting on $2,500 now. The question that I have, and maybe folks commenting can help me understand, but like, this is kind of it, right? This is the game loop. Like, I don't know what else there is to aim for. Like, it's fun to watch people buy the things that you create, but it doesn't, like, I haven't sold a single power. Like, not a, oh, maybe I have. It says 3. I'm pretty sure I bought 5 to start with, but I don't remember. Maybe that's what got stolen. We only sold 1 Sergeant Smith. We sold 2 of these. So, I don't know. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It did the SGT exactly like my name, the name of it. And I don't know, maybe I misunderstood, but I thought you would be able to actually buy art. I didn't know you did all of the art. I thought you could do the art. So we could do things like plants. We can apparently get pets. Interesting. Next possible event. Need to unlock via growth first. Host an auction to sell rare and legendary art pieces. The auction will start after your store has closed for the day. Okay. Oh, here we go. Goods. Okay. So you can buy artwork. You don't have to just sell your own artwork. But selling your own artwork is definitely more... Until I figure out how to stop people from stealing, I'm definitely not investing $2,000 in a barrier. Okay. Security camera. Here we go. But my reputation is too low. So they're just going to let people blindly steal stuff. Can I hire people? Can I hire somebody to do the checkout while I manage other stuff? Oh, interesting. You can do... Can we do... sculptures? Okay. So the unlocking seems to be... based on your reputation, which levels up based on sales. Alright. Well, we got what? Halfway? Yeah, we got halfway to 1. So that's good. Market insight. Down 20%. Gee, thanks. Okay, well, some of these arbitrary kind of RNG things I'm not a fan of. Have I played 2 hours yet? Do I want to get a refund is the question. Because I don't think I find the gameplay loop super compelling. I will go ahead and post these 2 episodes. If I get a bunch of comments, I might keep playing it. Otherwise, I think I've seen what there is to see here, and I understand how it works. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see me maybe slow down and make different art, or not even make the art myself and just sell what's in the shop. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.